I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is Dragons of Starfall. Tonight, we rejoin the party after they have killed their guide, Darren Graysky, who they deduced was, you know, behind the disappearances of the other adventurers and the items themselves, and also discovered that he was an abomination, an aberration known as a slod. And upon discovering this, they, killed him. And now they are in possession of a bone wand with a crystal tip and a book of writing that they do not understand. And so they are unsure of what to do next. And so we pick up with the group discussing amongst themselves. I will say, just for anyone watching, the players have discussed somewhat what their plan is outside of the game, but now I'm going to give them a chance to in character role play like what their next move is.
Up right after the
Electo.
slot was. Oh, go ahead. You could go first.
Oh, I was gonna say Electo has the wand currently wrapped in a fur cloak or something, right? He's got it.
Like in a wrapping, probably.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I just want to make sure we knew where it was. Who's holding it because it is dangerous.
Okay, I'm gonna kick it off. So picking up right after we kill the slot, Arn just has a bunch of like slot guts on him, and he just looks at the party and just like says, "What the fuck was that?" And he looks at Drago specifically. I need answers.
The fuck I know. It was a slod. They're disgusting abominations. Let's sort through the rest of his shit and see if there's anything else we can find. I'm gonna gather up the book and that wand and wrap them up in something and dump them in a bag, though.
Didn't someone say something about a puzzle cube that we could put something in?
Oh,
Yeah.
I can make it if we take the when we finally rest for the evening.
Well, yeah. Let's sort through all this shit, see what else we can find, if there's any other hints of what's going on, and then we should take our long rest since we are technically haven't slept yet tonight.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. We probably just gonna go back to our tent and leave this freaking pile of cards here.
any good wizardly items that I might lay my hands on?
There's that wand in the book.
Well,
I
no,
haven't went
those
through
are
it and found yet.
those are dangerous. We don't understand them yet. But the he had a staff or something that he went for but didn't end up using.
I'm sorry. I misspoke when I said that he went for his staff. I had decided previously that he could use his spells without his staff, and just forgot that in the moment and described him as going for his staff. No staff.
As I say, then let's. He had arm, or we should just go through his stuff, see if there's any books or explanations of where we
Yeah,
might.
any identification. That's what we need. Something that tells us anything about him.
Sure.
Yeah.
So roll an investigation.
I don't have a good one, so maybe I can assist Drago.
That's fine. Or Electo, what's your investigation?
I have a +4.
You got me beat by 2. I'll assist you. So I'm assisting Electo on the investigation.
All right. So, you guys are looking through the rest of his stuff, and you notice that he has some weird looking meat, and that's what he seems to be eating. But also, uh, he has another book, and this one is like, you can tell that it's a medical book. Like, it's got anatomy and pictures like that, but it's all written in the same dumbass language that the other book is written in.
But we can like see the pictures, but we can't read the language.
Right.
Is it so? Does it hurt our eyes when we look at this one as well?
No.
Okay.
No. This one is just indecipherable.
What are the pictures of? Well, I guess I don't have it. Electro.
Human bodies in various stages of vivisection.
Oh, it really is a medical type book. Okay.
Yeah. Like for real. Like it's got like diagrams of organs and like it's like that old chart that you were shown in school where like one layer is the bones and then the muscles and the veins and finally the skin, and like you layer them over one another. It's kind of like that where like each page you're like going another layer deeper.
Okay.
Gross.
Well, yeah. Electo, you can have that. I don't. Ugh.
Mm.
Here we can.
Okay.
Let's just put 2 books and the wand together. We'll just keep. Since we can't read them, we can try
So
and
I
find
guess
them.
when this guy transformed, I'm guessing that what he was wearing transformed, and then when he dies, it's gone. He's just a dead slod now, right? It
Yeah.
was just like a wild shape kind of. He
It-
didn't revert to human.
he polymorphed, correct.
Yeah, so he died his natural form. The other one was a lie. So nothing that he was wearing or carrying was real.
Correct.
It's actually pretty scary that he was with us for so long.
Yeah, but Mike was muted. I was trying to talk, but I was gonna say that this guy has been. But like, oh yeah, I'm gonna add up to what you said. This guy has been pretending to be a human for so long. This guy was probably leading people out in the middle of nowhere and eating them or something, or turning them into slots.
So this is the question or something to think about. If he was just eating them or doing something like that, he could have done it anywhere. He could have been doing it in town. It probably would have been easier. There's a specific reason he went out here, or likely there is. also he's probably working with someone. If he's working alone, why travel this far to do it?
Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking there's somebody that he was meeting. Maybe they're sharing the victims, like a little cult.
Well, but let me just put this out there though. In the strictest sense, we've fulfilled the contract. It was to find out what happened to his stuff, and if we couldn't recover it, to at least stop it, which we've done by killing this guy. Basically, he hired someone who's using his people for food or something.
Should we just go back? I mean, I feel like we have to investigate this more. Like, what are these things? They're not from this world.
Yeah, I think we should investigate as well.
But technically, we've done our job.
I just want to put it out there that in the strictest sense, we could go back, get paid, and be done with it. But I think we should go forward. We were between 3 and 5 days away from where the other ones were attacked. So we can start going out. We can use my familiar as a scout to keep an eye out to make sure we don't run into these things. Hopefully that we stay ahead of it. Actually, that was something I was going to look at. Do we
Yeah,
have
I
anybody have an
really.
illusion spell?
That's what I was wondering. Can anyone look like him so that when we arrive there, we can make it look like he's with us still?
That's a good idea.
Just from a distance. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just from a distance, can it pass so that they don't know that we're expecting?
No, I don't think any of us have that kind of magic unless we have a disguise kit. But we know because we can't look like a slot just by painting stuff on us.
Well, no, but we can look like the person he was. They're expecting him to look like himself.
You're right.
Derek or whatever his name was.
Yeah, that's
Aaron.
what I was thinking. How he looked as a human, but I don't think we can do that.
Does anybody have a disguise kit?
No. Well, that idea's out the fucking window then.
Yeah, that sucks. I have no clue, guys. I kind of just slash things.
Well, let's take that wand with us to where we were supposed to meet them and see if it attracts them or something. Maybe.
Well, and let's take the long rest. We'll head out in the morning, continuing the same direction. We have no real reason to think we have to leave the road or anything, and we'll keep an eye out. And as an aside, the guards are no longer allowed to drink on the rest of this trip.
Oh, screw you, man!
I was going to say, why don't we just send them back? Like their boss is gone.
Ixnay on the cannon fodder, eh?
Oh yeah. You're right.
They're fine men who can work hard for us, and they're earning a good living, and they can die cheap. Shh.
And we can drink too.
Hey, if you guys listen, after we get through our mission, we're gonna have a big party, wine for everyone.
Yeah. Once we've succeeded, you'll get paid bonuses. Your hard work will be rewarded with extra pay, but for now, we're heading out and no more drinking until we're done.
This is
Part of the job.
This is bullshit.
I'll pay an extra 3 gold a week for you to stay sober.
1 gold a day.
Or you can just get paid the normal amount and there's no more wine anyway, so shut up.
No, just my special keg, which isn't ready yet.
Yeah, exactly.
I also have this bottle. And he busts out a secret stash.
You just showed your employer where your secret wine is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this isn't like modern times. There's no law against drinking on the job. I drink every morning with my breakfast.
Yeah, he's a drunk.
All right, just no getting drunk on the job.
Yeah, just go back to sleep. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. The other guy's gone.
Okay.
The slot ate him.
The employer turned out to be a monster who was going to eat you, so you're welcome.
Oh, what a jerk.
He ate your friend, didn't he?
No, these guys are all. No, the other 3 survived. We still have the 3 Gs. We're good there.
Oh yeah, Greg, Gary, and Gordon.
Yeah, they didn't get close.
They barely woke up, so. But we can't have them that. They have to stand guard and do things like that for us. And again, fodder.
Okay, let's not bring it up again. Let's just continue like they're following us. Sounds
Okay.
good.
So, you guys do indeed take a long rest. And
Nice.
you wake up in the morning somewhat later than normal. Usually Arn sleeps in a little bit, but Logan is up to watch the sunrise. But after last night's events, none of you are up before the crack of dawn, and Arn must be roused from his slumber at around, like, I don't know, getting close to 9:30. Like the sun's been up for a few hours now, and you guys all like wake up bit by bit, and then finally like someone goes over and is like, Arn, so who would likely rouse the sleeping giant warrior?
Yeah, not me.
Me. I would.
Arn, you wake up to light glinting in your eyes, shining off of Electo's bald head.
Am I dead?
No.
What's going on? Why are you waking me up so early?
It's definitely not early. It is late. It's time to get moving.
All right, I don't know. I just don't feel good. I guess. I guess it's time to get up.
All right, so you guys, are up. Are you gonna take care of your day's ration now, or at the end of your travel?
Yeah, I'll feed the animals. You guys can feed yourselves.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do a little breakfast before we hit the road.
Gary, Gus, and Greg wake up smelling you guys heating up some of your pork fat over the fire, and they're like, make mine burnt extra crisp.
Give them a
Okay.
handful of Tuskie's food. It's probably beans and seeds.
I mean, now that you killed our employer, you are going to be feeding us, right?
Yeah, there's food. Let's get animals fed, people fed, and get on the road.
All right. Don't forget to subtract 3 rations for the 3 Gs.
Yes, Gus, Golden, and Goose.
So, you guys eat, pack up, do your best to, obfuscate any obvious signs of you guys having been there, and head out. As you're traveling, it's another, several days. You have time to discuss everything. I'm going to have you just go ahead and subtract uh, a total of 4 more rations each, plus 12 rations for the Gusses. Or not the Gusses, the Gs.
Okay, so 12 divided by 4, so we can just do 3 each. So we can do
So
4
seven,
plus.
seven, seven
Yeah.
each. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna have to make a check to see if I can catch myself something because I have no rations.
Ooh.
I can share rations. I've got 10 left. I bought a whole bunch. So
Well, I might be able to. I got a pretty good survival skill. I might be
Yeah,
able to catch
yeah.
Goose or
So
Nick.
you're gonna make 4 survival rolls for the 4 days, and then depending on how well you do, you might also be able to provide an extra ration to cover your 3 rations for the Gusses. Okay,
I
so
was, it was on a 20.
wait, what was that? You broke up.
Oh, when I rolled the dice, it showed the side 20 and it rolled over to the
Oh man, I
2.
hate
It
that.
was really weird. Like it was on the 20.
Yeah. Yeah,
Exactly.
I've had that happen. That sucks, man.
Okay, well, at least I'm using these rolls now. All
Yeah,
right, I'm not gonna have some more bad. Come on, get them out of the system. There
Hey,
you
hey,
go.
you're improving. You're improving.
you're doubling every time, except that
Now,
time.
oh, all right.
All right. So, on the first day, you literally find nothing. Like a few bugs under some rocks is all you're able to find, but they don't look all that appetizing. On the second day, you almost had a bird. You chucked your rock or whatever you were using to try and get this bird, and you hit it right on its belly, and it fell down to the ground. And usually when you stun a bird like that, you can go get them, but uh, as
Yeah,
it
yeah, I can get it.
yeah, as it fell to the ground, um, you ran over, but you couldn't find it. It had flown away or like fallen into some brush somewhere where you couldn't find it. It was like, oh man, nothing doing. And then on the next 2 days, you actually managed to find enough food to cover not just yourself, but
Okay.
one of the three G's as well. And so you need to be covered for 3 rations, 2 days that you couldn't even feed yourself, and one of the three G's that you weren't able to chip in for on the third day. The other 2 days you fed yourself and covered your contribution to the three G's. So Dragos, you would
Yeah, if you can hook me up, that'd be great.
Yeah.
you would subtract a total of 10 then.
So I
I
got
have a lot.
7
I'll do
rations
it.
left on the other end of this.
How many do you have?
Left after this.
I'm sorry, you cut off.
7 rations left after this.
Okay, let me cover Logan because I have 12 rations. That'll leave me with
The-
9.
No, I have 7 after I've covered everything. So hold on to yours, and we might need to split them out later.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, um, yeah, you guys, now have covered all your food costs and all of that. So now the only thing left is any exchange of information, data gathering that you do along the way with the three Gs. Obviously, last session we kind of covered a lot of that. I don't know if there's anything really new that has come up that is relevant for you guys, but um, just in case, you know, uh, what whatever questions you might have, etc. Now is the time.
These guys aren't going to know anything. They weren't on any of the last missions, so
Right.
Yeah, and we don't know shit either, so I think we're just continuing. I
I'm
don't know
sure
what we
they'll
discuss.
figure out, keep scouting for us.
Yep.
Yeah, the imp just needs to stay ahead and let us know when they see something, because if they get the jump on us, man, it's gonna be bad.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I will try to keep an eye out as best I can.
yeah, Logan actually, kind of runs ahead and scouts. Even though the familiar is doing the aerial scouting, he's still, boots on the ground, running up ahead and scouting. With his superior speed, he's able to, easily cover more ground. And so, as you guys are moving along and eventually getting closer to the destination, you see the mountains of Kar Kisden rising up into the sky, they look like a painting stretching all the way across the horizon for as far as you can see, and the tallest peaks reach up into the clouds like giant fingers reaching for cotton candy. The clouds cover the peaks and hide them from your sight, but you can see lightning and sometimes a hazy rain or snow constantly falling across parts of the mountain. Kar Kisden is known for extreme weather and great heights. It is roughly equivalent to Mount Everest and you know it's huge, that whole mountain range. And so that is Kar Kisden for you. Somewhere deep in those mountains is the last refuge of the dwarves here on the western part of the continent. At one time, they were hugely influential on the human empire Caledonia, and traded with them and armed and armored them, and that is what led to Caledonia being so superior to all the other human kingdoms, and they were able to conquer them through superior arms and armor plus an alliance with the dwarves that made them fabulously wealthy. And so the dwarves used to be a huge part of the culture around here, but now they stay hidden in their mountains, and it's very rare to see an actual mountain dwarf. Instead, what there are is hill dwarves, which are a little bit taller and skinnier than the mountain dwarves, and the women are more feminine. Mountain dwarves have women that actually have like soft facial hair that they braid like the men. It's not as thick and full, but they still do like designs and braids with it. Hill dwarves don't have that. So
I haven't met a dwarf. Hopefully there's one out here somewhere.
yeah, and
Dwarves are kind of assholes. They're not that cool.
well, dwarves are a lot cooler in this world than elves. Elves are the real dicks. They basically think of themselves like humans, and everybody else is like various degrees of animal.
My father always told me that the dwarves were half breeds, unlike us.
Yeah, well, I mean, their myth their mythos is that they were the first creatures and that humans are the ones who came out, weak and lanky.
They're stocky and thick.
Yeah, well, that's how they should be built, for strength and stability,
Yeah.
They are
Um,
the
according to
chosen
them.
people of my God.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like
I know. I know.
they're made in God's image. Like you guys are the freaks. So anyway, that's just a little bit of background about the Kisden Mountains. As you guys approach the southern tip of the Kisden Mountains, you cross over into Carpathia, and like you know how in the Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy steps out in the land of Oz and like it goes from black and white to color,
Oh yeah.
it's like the opposite of that. Like as soon as
It's just gray rock.
Yeah, as soon as you cross over into Carpathia, like the clouds are darker, the sun is dimmer, the forests are spookier, you know, like instead of the majestic mountains that you saw before, now it looks like those spooky, Transylvania mountains. Everything just like shifts as soon as you cross over into the Carpathian border from like, Disney la 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 to like,
Tim Burton.
yeah, just Tim Burton, and it's palpable. Like
Where
with
you're from, Dragos? This is your home?
yeah,
It's kind of bleak here. Why doesn't the sun shine? Why doesn't the sun shine?
It's there somewhere. I think it's behind the cloud.
yeah. Well, I
It was
mean,
kind of sunny before we came in here. It's kind
like
of weird.
like any of you guys ever go to Seattle or London, like it's like that, where it's like, this place is very dreary compared to everywhere else. Like we were just
Rain?
yeah, we were just in a bright sunny spot and now it's raining. What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, this is weird, but I guess let's keep going. Let's keep following the map that we have.
And whereas you were passing peasants who, would greet you and were farming and kids were playing and rolling in the fields and enjoying the last bits of warmth before the winter, sets in. Um um Now it's like, everybody's like working in the rain and they're just like all sullen. It's very depressing. And within hours of being here, you guys are all like feeling it. Now, because this is not an actual magical effect, you don't have to roll anything and can just tell me how your characters react to this just like overwhelmingly depressing place that they're in.
My stump aches. Just starts to throb in this weather.
I'm good. I'm home.
I don't trust anybody I see. I'm kind of like eyeing everyone. I become very anxious.
This is radically different than the environment I grew up in.
Very glamorous where you're from.
They weren't
Yeah,
even using flint. They're rubbing sticks together to make fire. I saw some of them.
like
What?
you've seen like plateaus and canyons and things like that, but you've never seen a mountain like this. This is crazy to see something that stretches up above the clouds and then also this much rain and wetness. Like, you come from a desert land, so like this is all very strange to you and very depressing coming from the land of hashish and harems.
Man, let's keep going up the mountain and follow this map. We're looking for a destination. I feel like there's been a montage of us just walking, saying nothing. Like we're just waiting to
Oh
get
yeah.
there.
Yeah, like the scene is you guys just, walking and riding the carriage, and it goes from you guys walking across plains during the day, walking across plains during the night, walking across hills during the day, walking across hills during the night, and then finally
Husky's probably just pissy.
yeah, and then finally you reach the mountain and you're walking up the mountain path. And if anybody is familiar with mountains, like, there is no such thing as like just a straight road anywhere, but especially when it comes to gaining elevation on a mountain, like, you got to go miles one way and then like angle back and go miles back the other way, and like you're just taking this like zigzagging path up the mountain. And so you guys are, just slowly climbing the mountain, and at the end of one full day of climbing the mountain, you guys um, have to rest. Like, you have to make a camp. Well, I shouldn't say have to. But traversing an unknown mountain trail at night can be extremely dangerous, and so you guys need to make a choice about whether or not it's worth the risk.
We
Yeah,
can
I
use
think so.
Lehman's tiny hut.
Yeah, we can just camp.
Yeah, I'll start rubbing sticks together.
Okay.
I saw knocked off a mountain by a giant goat. Wasn't pretty.
I seen a
It's
goat.
terrible.
I seen a goat get ripped off a mountain by a giant eagle.
Was that our hippogriff or whatever we have?
No, it was in real life. Mongolians hunt using giant golden eagles, and it just saw this goat, and it just like grabbed it and threw it on the ground.
Did you get to go
Oh,
to
I haven't-
Mongolia?
No. I just watched a video of it.
Oh,
You have
gotcha.
to watch out for the Mongolian death worms.
Oh man, I haven't seen those falconers in so long. Those I remember them now that you mention it, but I haven't thought of them in so long.
Yeah. But these weren't falcons. These were like eagles. These were big, and then a couple of them took out a wolf. Oh man, that was gruesome. But yeah. So anyway, you guys put up Liamon's tiny hut and go ahead and roll survival to start a fire.
Well, we could just have it like the snap one on.
Yeah. That's why I wasn't sure why you were rubbing two sticks together, but you know.
It's called a callback to what we saw earlier.
Oh,
Yeah, we saw the people doing it because they're so miserable. They don't even have flint.
they don't have nothing. They
I was just joking around.
they just are digging in the dirt for more mud to build more mud houses out of.
That's
They
sad.
spend most of their time looking for dry moss because the fire it's your best friend.
Huh.
And it,
Dragos, does everybody live here like this?
Yeah, you guys are shitting on my homeland pretty hard here, guys.
I'm sorry, dude. People are making mud huts. I don't know what's going on.
I think the important thing is you understand that I'm fabulously wealthy, and these are not my problems.
Oh man.
Are you fabulously wealthy by my standards or fabulously wealthy by these people's standards?
I think we hold up pretty well to any standard.
Oh yeah.
Dragos' family is filthy rich, right?
For as poor as the peasantry in Carpathia is, the nobility is one of the wealthiest, most powerful nobilities in the whole world.
And you're the ninth son.
Our my father owns two palaces. We have the summer palace and the winter palace. You know, it's pretty standard stuff, really.
Are we going there?
Hell no,
yeah, who
I
needs
want
a
to see the
swimsuit
palace.
warm?
not until I'm famous. I mean, we do good deeds. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, plus he knows better than to go to the Winter Palace when his father's not there because his two older brothers that are closer in age to him, not his oldest older brothers, they're busy doing other stuff, but the older brothers who are still older but closer in age to him are there, and they're like pretty much in charge and pretty much jerks.
I'm not super popular with the rest of my family, so
Wow, this is the most we've ever learned about Dragos in what, 3
I-
months?
my mother's the second wife of the Baron. His first wife passed some time before, and it was just me and my sister and my mom. We were sort of isolated at one of the palaces after my sister was born.
Well, man, that's rough. I didn't know you had, or you were in
But,
that situation.
That's
uh,
a lot of siblings.
my older brothers, the next actual in line to inherit, would be happy to throw me out and my mom and sister out into the cold as soon as my father dies. So, you know, a little bit of a timetable here for us to be famous.
Wait. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to save your family by becoming famous?
I'll protect my mom at least, but you know, also myself, mostly
Well,
myself.
that's noble in its own cause, I guess.
Yeah.
Eh.
Oh, for story purposes, I'm just gonna go over this with you right now so that we can get the correct, story and all of that. And if you don't like it, just let me know. But for story purposes, what I had in mind was that your sister would actually be the last child born to his dead first wife, and you are the only child from his new marriage.
Okay, that's fine. Half sister or half sister.
But you and her are really close. Like she protects you from the other boys who are like kind of jerks to you.
She the only
Yeah,
girl in the
kind of
family?
jerks.
She's not necessarily the only girl, but like
No,
she's
there's
the
definitely other kids. Like he has a lot of kids.
Oh, did her mother die giving birth to her or something? Is that why she's an outcast like you? Or
that's the story.
Yeah.
oh, that's
Well,
sad.
Dragos, I didn't know this happened.
There are rumors. My mother was the first baroness's handmaiden, and so there's some rumors floating around that my mom might have had something to do with her death, but I wouldn't address that ever.
Oh man, that's drama.
Yeah, men have no business in midwife issues. You should just stay out of that.
So now that we had a little bit of Dragos 101 here, uh, you guys understand why he is reluctant to go to either his father's summer palace, where his father and older brother, the heirs, are right now, or to the winter palace, where his still older but younger brothers are, and like they're like up there partying it up, and they're just gonna be like, "What's up, nerd? You come to bring us some more ale, you fucking nerd." so,
Yikes, man, you're
so
bullied.
like he doesn't want to go to either of those places.
I would choke my brother if he talked to me like that.
Well, it's kind of hard when like they all have more standing than you.
Don't worry, Arn. You'll get your chance.
Yeah, man. If they do that, if they do that to you around those Dragos, you might have to shake a finger at them.
Like he said, his mother was a handmaiden, so she was not like nobility like their mother. Like their mother was probably their father's third cousin and like part of the whole noble family and everything. And so like all of those kids are like true nobles, and then you got Dragos, who's like almost a bastard as far as they're concerned.
No one likes my mom because of her up. She's an upstart to them.
An upstart.
Yeah.
Well, man. I mean, are you trying to become like noble, like a noble of this place? Like, you really want to move back here with these people?
Mostly to rub it in their face. Yes.
Ah, I see.
I will come back and rule with an iron fist.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Well,
The people will sing my praises while my family might have the title. They're not well liked.
I see. So you're going to become a hero in order to change their minds.
Yep.
The
No, I'm no,
true,
no. I'm
the
gonna be.
true son of the king.
I'm gonna become powerful and force them to like us.
No, that's what that. But that's the story that Dragos is telling me. I assume that
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
going to become a hero.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, Dragos. That sounds great, man. I'm proud of you for that.
Well, I shouldn't
Father,
say that Dragos is telling you that for sure. I was just making sure that Dragos had the correct information so that he could disseminate it as he felt. You know.
I would say that as much as my background as I share, the main point is that I understand the common people and want to be their champion. The reasons are my own.
Okay. All right. So we set up a tent. Gary, Gus, and Gordon, they do their own thing. They set up their own tent.
What? We're not
And
welcome inside the tiny hut?
I think we should all
no,
be in this tent, and the imp can stand guard and keep watch. But
they got
it's
to
a
be in here
magic
with
hut. You
us.
can't come in. It's magic.
it's like 10 people, so we.
I
All
mean,
right. I guess they can come in, but
I
you guys got to
mean,
be
it's cold.
quiet.
It's cold on the mountainside.
There's no talking in the tent. All right.
What? I can't
No
talk in the
talking.
tent.
You sleep outside or you don't talk in the tent.
Can
You
I
pick.
can I drink?
If you shut up.
No getting drunk.
Okay.
It's Electo's tent. We'll let him decide. Come in or not.
Well, Baldy, can we come in?
I suppose.
Cool. Can we drink?
No.
Oh, what the hell?
Hey, that's Baldy's rules.
Well, where do we file a complaint?
Listen, man. Well, there's no HR here, all right? Before you were saying that this isn't like, future times. So this is how past times work, all right? You come in the tent or you shut up and you sleep in the cold.
Well, all right.
Yeah, in here you don't die. Out there you might. So just count the safety as a rule.
What about the elephant and the griffin? What are they gonna do?
We don't pay you to ask questions.
I'll be
They'll
fine.
be fine outside. We can see through the walls of the hut.
Imp watching them, and no one fucks with an elephant just for fun.
Although I must say, Tusky is having some trouble making it up the path at this point.
I
Yeah.
mean, I was wondering
poor
that
man.
myself, but I didn't want to point it out because I didn't want to raise a problem.
Well, the path has to be big enough for a cart to get up there. Like this isn't a instant trail. It's got to be a fairly decent sized path.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
say
this is the traveled.
fairly decent. It's wide enough to where like you can get a carriage up there, but two carriages passing by one another would be like a huge problem. And so like the elephant is precariously close to the precipice on several occasions.
Anyway, they'll be fine for the night.
Okay.
All right, cool. And we commence sleep.
You guys roll for perception.
If there's any saving throws, remember everybody within 10 feet of me get a +3 to their saving throws. So stick close to me.
Damn, that's fucking powerful. +3.
And it ranks up with my proficiency.
All right. Arn is snoring away, and Electo is busy like reading his book. But Logan and Dragos, you can hear the sound of a cork being pulled out of a bottle and heavy glugs coming from the corner by the 3Gs.
You just better not get drunk, or you're gonna take a cut and pay.
You see them like quickly hide, and nothing was.
Just pass it over here for the night.
Go ahead and roll for persuasion
Very persuasive.
or intimidation, whichever you prefer. Yeah, yep. They're like, oh, all right, here you go. So the 3Gs are cut off, and they are very grumpy about it. But you guys wake up in the morning, and everybody is refreshed and ready to finish the final stretch to not the summit, but the place marked on the map.
Can we save the game here at the bonfire?
I'm gonna send my familiar ahead to scout the mark on the map to see if it sees anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah. So the spot where you guys were ambushed, where they were ambushed, quote unquote, is by the old abandoned mines. Here, that stretch from Goldgismere all the way through Kiz, and some of them deep beneath Kisden itself. And that's where the dwarves mined not just gold, but every precious gem and mineral and metal that there is. And so these mines were run by the humans and are much closer to the surface, but also some of them have been abandoned either because like they hit a gas pocket or it was tapped out. you know um, for whatever reason, mines get abandoned. And so this mine has been abandoned for a long, long time. And it's also the spot where you guys are going. So
Cool, a landmark.
so you enter the cave, the mine, and you can see the tracks, and you know that this is the place. So what do you do?
I'm going to
I
send my
guess.
familiar in to scout. I'm going to send it to just fly through the area. Have itself turn invisible so it can't be seen, and just fly through and see what's in there.
I'm
Yeah.
cracking my neck. It's time to kick ass. Am I
So
right?
as you fly through the area, you suddenly,
The imp is invisible, by the way, right?
yeah, you
Yeah.
you suddenly lose connection with your familiar.
Ooh.
All right. I'm going to re-summon my familiar.
Okay. Uh, are
Do I know
you are
what
you
room
I'm sorry. Are you using the ritual or are you casting the spell?
the ritual to do it without a spell slot?
Okay. So you resummon your familiar.
What room? Like, how far in was it when it vanished?
Uh, uh, all the way like past the tracks and into like some actual rooms that have been like set up for the miners in here.
So the first room, though, this first area appears safe, though.
Yes.
And the whole pack. I'm gonna send the familiar then to the left and to the right real quick. Those two offshoots just to see if there's anything in there.
Yeah. So when it got to the left, you know, past the tracks and into that large room near the bottom there, that's when it went offline.
I
More mean
see.
like this area right near the top left before you enter the main building. There are two. It looks like stairways.
Oh yeah, no, that area seemed clear. There
Okay.
doesn't seem to be anybody here.
Okay. And then I'm going to send the familiar into that first room and then turn right into the area with the tile on the floor and see if there's anything. Yeah, that spot.
Tile on the floor.
Looks like an old pattern on the floor of some sort.
Oh, I see. I do believe that that's just rubble, but yeah, that area appears to be clear. It appears to be a cave. Oh crap! I started you guys at the wrong spot. That's where you guys start, over here, and you go through. And so up to the tracks is clear, and then when it goes down, uh, that's when it got whatever, like attacked or whatever happened. You're not sure.
I'm sorry, I'm not seeing a map.
Oh, 1 second.
Oh, okay. So we weren't at the top right. We're on the left here.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
I
So
totally started you guys at the wrong spot.
where do we enter from? The leftmost on the map?
The leftmost area there is a little cave opening, and that's where you guys entered from.
And what if
Okay.
I send the familiar south past the little well and down into the place?
That looks spooky.
So that walled off area stops you from going into that room. You have to go up and around, and when you go up and around, eventually you get to that southernmost, not the absolute southernmost room. You can't get past the room above it. The familiar dies.
So it dies near the well, correct?
Not in the room with the well. Actually,
But entering the next room.
I don't think that's a well. I think that's a carpet with a table on it.
Oh.
Uh, yeah, that room just below it is where it dies.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll do the resummit with a ritual again, and then we can start moving and head in towards the room with what I described as tile, but I don't know what rubble. The face on the ground.
Oh, you're right. That is like a mosaic of some kind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely a pattern.
Oh, for sure. I think it looks demonic now that I'm looking at it.
It looks like, I don't know what it looks like. It looks like a little devil.
Yeah.
I'll put Arn. I assume you're going first. Arn and Logan.
Yeah, I lead the way. I can see in the dark. I lead the way.
I thought we were supposed to lead the way with these torches.
We're gonna let Logan. Do you have night vision, dark vision?
No, but I have light. I can cast light on Gus over here.
Does Electo have dark vision?
I have the dark vision spell if I need to cast it on myself.
Oh, why don't any of us have dark
I have
vision?
dark vision to 120 feet too.
Okay, so me and Dragos can kind of lead, and you guys kind of stay in the back with some light.
Yeah, I'll
Oh.
cast the light on Electo. That way.
Oh, should we stay behind you?
Arn's gotta
Okay,
get his ass-
okay. No. Here's the order. Here's the order. I'm gonna place us how we lead. Okay, so I'm gonna be in the front. One dude's gonna be here. Another dude here. Another dude here with the torch. Dragos is there in the middle, and these guys are gonna be kind of like hanging out in the back.
Drago and I will hang out, or Drago. Lecto and I will hang out in the back. Logan should be up front since he has to punch things. If we
Yeah, that's true. Logan, you can kind of stick behind me. That way, you can kind of like launch off of any like starting attack I do, and you can go in and punch people.
Okay, I'll be up here with you if you want. I just gotta figure out the light situation, but I can cast it on any.
You can, if you want, you can cast it on. Can you cast it on your gauntlet and just have it in your hand?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius of dim light for an additional 20 feet. So gives me about 40 feet.
Do you want to do it on me?
Yeah, I'll just put it on your helmet. So it's a helmet.
Okay, that's fine. I have light shining out of my eyeballs like a flashlight.
And
There
then
we
we'll
go.
have the familiar just out ahead of you, just sort of a few feet ahead of one of the G's there.
Okay, so let's proceed how we're doing this. No.
There's a room up ahead here. Looks
yeah,
looks
I can see.
man-made.
And
Man,
the
man.
familiar this whole room. There's nothing that jumps out at it.
Yeah.
Correct.
No, nothing. It
That
looks like
room
some
appears
kind
to
of
be-
pattern on the ground here.
Don't
Can I
touch the
try
pattern.
Be careful.
Can I try an insight check on it, maybe, or Arcana? I don't know which one is.
You can roll religion.
Or maybe investigation? Question mark.
Religion.
Okay.
Logan,
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
in your studies with the monks, the Scorpion clan, you saw many different scrolls describing various gods and angels and devils and all of that, and this is a symbol that you saw a couple of times, and it is supposedly supposed to represent Asmodeus, the king of the nine hells.
Yeah, it's definitely demonic, guys. It's bad news. It's a symbol of demons. Big demons, the big boss.
It's a
bad.
Definitely.
All right, well, let's poke around a little bit more, but slowly.
Oh, that's the face of Satan? Cool, let's poke around a little more.
Yeah, the path into hell is described as a mouth.
Okay. You want to go through the? I'm going to send the familiar into the hallway on the right there, and just to see if there's anything there in that hallway.
Yeah, let's see if it disappears once it goes through the wall, through the door.
There is a stairway leading down.
But that is not where it's gotten killed before, right?
Right.
And then I'll send it into the space to the right here where the tracks are, and see if there's anything over there.
There is a cart that is filled with various plants and gems.
The plants are alive
Yeah.
or fresh,
Fresh-ish, yeah.
so people are like people have been here recently. They're not dead. Those plants.
Yeah.
So I'll send the familiar to look up to the left, then along the tracks, heading toward the northwest corner, I suppose.
Yeah, so the tunnel continues down, the tracks can continue down into the mine, and it just goes deeper and deeper into the mine, and you don't really see anything except for, some of those plants.
Okay. So you guys want to do the look into the hallway first? Or you want to go poke around the mine?
I
Yeah,
don't
let's
know.
follow
Let's.
the tracks, maybe. Just clear out that area.
You guys don't think we should clear this first floor first,
Yeah,
first
no,
the
let's
entrance
we'll
room?
definitely stay on this floor. Let's. It's either do we go around the tracks and then head south, or do we go through the hallway and into these rooms and then to the
We should go through the hallway into the rooms, and then we can tackle the mine room at the end when we go further into the mine.
Yeah, I'm curious where the tracks lead to.
Yeah, we'll
How
we'll
far they
check near
go.
the end, but I don't want to leave this place undiscovered in like the top floor. I think like our exit. I don't want our exit to be undiscovered.
are blocked off.
Yeah.
Will lead us on.
Okay. So we're gonna. Okay, I'll lead us. So we're gonna head through here. I think I'm gonna go in the front and have these guys just follow really close behind me because I want to lead. So I'm gonna go. We're gonna walk into the hallway. Nothing goes on. Nothing crazy. And then I peek in this room, and then what do I see?
You see lit lamps
Lit
surrounding
lamps.
surrounding a table.
I say lit. I say I look back and I whisper lit torches. And I say Drago, send your dude in there.
I'll send the imp into the room, invisible.
There are uh, lit lamps around a table that is on top of another mosaic, and there's all kinds of paperwork laid out all over the table.
What the heck? What is does I asked Dragos, is that a map?
It's taxes.
And so the
Axes.
room the imp died in is that entryway, right?
No, it's down further.
Okay, so it's not this room where the dead bodies are laying on the floor and the beddings are.
Right.
All right, well let's go in real slow and keep an eye out.
Alright, follow close behind me. And then I take a step in the room. I don't feel anything weird, right?
Well, I mean, you know,
Okay.
it's
I'm
creepy.
gonna stick close to the
You're
wall.
you're in a place that should be abandoned, and there's like lit lamps.
Well, there's obviously people camping here, and I think we need to figure out who it is because this slot guy was a danger to us. So I'm creeping through the room, and I'm a peek in here as soon as I get over here.
All right, so peeking in there, you see what looks like a encampment where people were living, but there's just two dead bodies propped up against the wall, fully rotted away to skeletons. Their bedding is in equal disarray, and there appears to have been more than just the two that were here. Oddly enough, though, they still have a cooking pot set up as if they were, about to eat.
Weird. There's cooking food in here. I whisper back.
No, it's not currently cooking. It's set up as if they were just about to cook.
Oh,
Like
okay,
it wasn't
okay.
knocked
Excuse me.
over in a battle or anything. It's literally just sitting there with their dinner.
Maybe, yeah, they kind of just rotted away sitting down. It's weird.
I'm gonna check the maps over on the table real.
No maps. It's
Their taxes.
instead it's more of that weird writing.
All right, so I'm gonna gather it up and put it in with the 2 books and the wand thing in my bag.
So
Is there
so
anything else?
far
Is
there's
there anything on the ladder?
we'll check that as soon as we check this lower area.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't want
keep an
to
eye
I
on
don't want
those
to
bad
move
guys.
up on floors. Yeah. So let's pack this shit up. We need to go back into down the hallway over here and then go further in like this.
Wait, hold on. Let us come with you.
Of course.
I'm gonna throw a bardic inspiration on Arn too.
Just remember, stay close to me in case we have saves.
What happened to Arn 1?
You don't want to know.
All right, boss. We're staying close.
Okay. So I'm gonna check in. Can we send the imp into this room with this carpet here?
No.
Yeah, go ahead. The imp can go look in there.
Actually, what's your passive perceptions?
Me too. Like since I'm walking up.
Yeah.
Isn't it 10 minus or plus your perception?
Uh-huh.
I have 9.
Mine's a 13.
15.
I have a 14, but I was gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself. So it lasts for 10 minutes. So
All right, so everybody but Arn can smell something rotting.
As we get down the hallway?
Yeah, like it smells like, you ever have like a dead squirrel or raccoon or something like that in your walls?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. So
That's gross.
you know, like the smell is just like, what is rotting in my wall?
Yeah.
You know?
And that's coming from this area down here that we're walking into.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess what does the imp see when it goes into this room here that we're looking in?
It sees a carpeted area with some benches and some bookshelves and a like lectern podium with a book opened and placed upon it.
I say more books in there.
Let's go in and take a look.
Okay. I'm gonna step in slowly. Oops. I
Arn
need to
just
move
wants it to be clear that the written word is for heretics.
him. I want to destroy it.
Especially when it's written in those words.
I can't even read these. Okay, I'm not gonna grab it. I'm gonna let somebody else grab it. I'm just gonna.
Touch it. Get over there and touch that book.
I don't touch things.
I'm gonna check for. Can I check for a trap or anything?
Sure. You can roll an investigation.
It doesn't count if you just say 15.
He was answering what his passive perception was. You don't see any traps.
So I'll take a look at the book.
Can I spend time to identify the book, see if it's magic or anything? If I
You want to
10
cast
minutes?
the ritual identify?
Remember what happened when you identified last time?
Well,
I know. We gotta know.
What language is the book in?
It's in whatever the fuck language Cthulhu language
It's
is
in
in.
it's in Slotanese.
Yeah.
So let's not.
Is it is it deep speech? Is that what it's called?
No. It's like far realm speech, like whatever
Yeah.
whatever aberrations speak.
Abysmal.
Oh, abysmal. Yeah, I think it is abysmal.
I think it's abyssal.
Abyssal. Thank you.
I speak English and giant.
So not helpful here. But I'll just
Nah.
I've got
look and
pretty
throw it in my
common.
bag with the collection of books I'm getting.
Yeah, just pack these
Oh,
in your bag.
hold on. So the book is a black page with golden writing book that resembles like a highly gilded and illustrated Bible, but all of the images are twisted and horrific, and even just looking at them makes you sick to your stomach. Some of them like vaguely make you think of things that I won't even speak aloud because they're just horrific things, but I'm sure you can picture the kinds of things that I'm talking about in your mind, but they only just hint at them. None of the images are anything that you can recognize as even being of this world, but somehow they conjure up these emotions and images.
If it's not magic, I say we just burn it.
I'm going to throw it in here. It looks like it has some value, so we'll hold on to it for now.
And the cover is some kind of blackened leather, and the whole book just, you can tell that it's holy, like religious.
Hey, this place is really creepy. Is there anything else in here in this room?
uh the bookshelf with like some stuff, and the bench, and uh another carpet, and um oh, a couple jars and potions amongst the bookshelf.
Anything we can identify?
Well, I mean, identifying potions is tricky at the best of times, and you know, you're dealing with stuff that you don't even know if it was made by humans or humanoids. So,
No.
We'll leave it be then.
Yeah, this stuff's otherworldly.
Yeah, let's keep poking around then. We're getting towards where the imp got slaughtered.
I'll
So
grab them. I'll put them in my pocket. It's drinkable, right?
well, I mean, in the
Maybe.
in the sense that all liquid is drinkable, yes.
Good. Yeah, I'll take them. I'll hold on to these.
I mean, theoretically, molten gold is drinkable.
Yeah, I'd keep it. Why not?
mercury is a fluid.
Right. If it's liquid, it's drinkable. Is it potable? I don't know.
I proceed with caution.
So I'm gonna send the imp around to the casket side first, and then to the other room.
Oh, going casket side first, huh? All right. So this room appears to have been set up as some kind of makeshift uh, monument, mausoleum to someone who must have been rather important, because he has a completely metal sarcophagus, all fancy and engraved, set up here. And then there's just a whole bunch of like skeletons and bones of like other people who were just thrown in here.
Metal? That's insane.
Um, Can I investigate and see if there's anything interesting here?
Well, there's a whole bunch of piles of bones if you want to go digging through those, or did you mean the sarcophagus?
Let's deal with the. We'll come back to the sarcophagus. Let's look around some more and see. There's got to be something dangerous in the next two rooms. So.
Okay. There's another stairway going down in front of you.
Let's check the other two rooms first before we commit to down.
Okay.
So I'll the imp into this space, like just right inside the doorway to look around.
And as soon as he goes in the doorway, he dies.
Arn, something killed my imp, even though it was invisible, and I don't know what, but it happened as soon as it entered that room. So let's check for. Can we check for a trap? Logan, can you look for a trap or anything like that? Since you're right near the entrance.
Can take a look. Yeah. What I need to. What do I roll?
Investigation.
Oh, hold on. It didn't work. There we go.
You don't see any traps, or you didn't even see anything go off when the imp went in there. It just kind of went in there and like died.
Hmm.
Oh, that's really strange.
Oh,
It could be anti-magic.
anything with that red light at the far end of the room? Is anything look interesting there?
Yeah, we can
Let's
see
see.
kind of a red glow, I bet, in the room.
Okay, I
There's a
will
red
stealth.
glow. Hold on.
On the left?
That orb there.
Hold on. Let me see. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a red orb glowing in the corner. That's totally what's going on there.
Okay, I will. I'll stealth in there and take a look around.
Oh man. Okay, roll for initiative.
Come on.
Should we all roll for initiative?
Well, I mean, when one of you rolls for initiative,
It's time for all of us to roll, yeah.
I mean, unless you're just like, fuck that guy.
Like, whoa, man, what are you guys doing? Just chill out.
All right. Well, my stealth roll is pretty bad.
Oh no, your bardic inspiration got added to my initiative for a one.
Yeah, obviously, that's not where you would have used it.
No, it just did it by itself.
Why not?
Maybe you should only put it on me and whenever I ask for it.
Okay, it is ready to go when you need it.
Okay.
Holy shit, the 3Gs suck at initiative, except for Gus. Gus
This is great.
Gus is great. He's Gus, man. What are you gonna do? Man, I ain't gonna get to go for forever. All right, so as you guys are looking in there, you see some shapes that have a stench so pungent that it is literally rising off of them in fumes that you can see. These hulking humanoids have rotting flesh that is literally dripping off of them and splattering on the ground. They have the mottled green skin that you recognize as trolls, but these are unlike any trolls you've ever seen before.
Whoa.
Oh no, that's terrible.
A rot troll? What the heck? We're gonna have to smash these dudes'
Okay,
heads in.
I'm going to.
We're gonna have
I'm
to
not
smash
adjacent to
these
it, am I?
dudes' heads in. No, you're right in the doorway. As soon as you came in the doorway, you're like, "Oh, snap, trolls."
Logan, lead with accuracy.
Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it with guiding bolt. 1 second here.
Dude, your kung fu is weak.
Tried to light it up, but no, I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm just gonna move back. I'm like, oh man, they're big, they're scary, they're rotting.
You were shocked by their stench.
Big bear. Big bear chase.
Yeah, I just tried to blast off with the fireball.
So, how much am I getting paid? Because I don't think this is part of my job description.
You're getting paid 3 gold a week, man.
You want to live through this?
Yeah, so fighting trolls is not a good way to live through this.
Way out.
People like you wouldn't make it a day where I'm from. And I step up in front of them.
So, like, are you gonna attack me if I just like back up?
I don't pay attention to him. I'm just gonna not focus on him.
All right, so I'm just gonna back up.
Should we throw it in there?
Okay, so I'm gonna move up. Okay, and I would like to cast Shatter into the room.
Hey, Electo, do you mind? You know, I mean, I appreciate you not going face to face with me as I'm pressed up against this wall, but still, you know, you're like rubbing all up against me here, man.
There.
I mean, it's cool. Like I'm not a homophobe, but like if you want me to be able to like defend myself, like I can't have you stepping on my toes.
That's funny.
Oh man, you can't phase this.
Ooh.
As your thunderclap uh of a shatter spell ratchets. I don't think that's the right word. Rackets. That doesn't sound right either. Rumbles. We'll just go with rumbles. Rumbles through the trolls' bodies. They take you know some damage, but they're not like dying, or they are dying. It's kind of hard to tell because like they're kind of falling apart anyway.
I say these guys are super strong. We need to hit them with everything we've got.
Oh yeah, Electo like instantly recognizes that he hit them with everything he had. Did you use your highest spell slot on that?
I sure did.
Yeah. So Electo's like, yeah, I I hit them with everything I had and they're not even flinching. So this could be good. And Vegeta's like, great. You just let them know how weak you are.
Okay, uh, I'm gonna hit this guy twice with Eldritch.
Oh no.
Oh no. So what you're saying is you're a liar because you missed.
And then I'm gonna get behind Arn.
Yeah, that's a good plan. Go get him, big guy. You want a piece of this? No, but when do
Ooh.
I ever get what I want? Exactly.
Wrong big guy. This is the wrong big guy.
All right, so I rush up to the broken table and I just stand by the door hissing It appears like I'm reluctant to go through the door for some reason. You can roll insight.
Ooh.
Arn, you're pretty sure that he's scared of you guys.
I knew it.
Electo, that orb might be like some kind of containment field or like, you know, invisible fence, so to speak, that keeps these things right here in this room as guardians.
So they're just traps placed by somebody else.
So it would seem.
So we can just leave these guys and walk downstairs, or we can go into this room that we see off in the wall here.
Yeah. Or they're guarding something worthwhile in the room beneath it.
Yeah, what do you guys think? We have a second to think about it because it looks like they're not going to chase us out of here.
Well, we can also attack and drop back out. You can step in, hit them, and step back out and take the opportunity risk, but you're not going to take their full attack.
Yeah, it's still an opera. I'm not willing to take just a bunch of opportunity attacks. I think.
Do you have an ability to hit them from range with anything?
No, I don't have any reach.
Well, the two of us do. We can just pound. I can just keep pounding on them. Then, if they can't come out, Electo and I can just poke away at them until they die.
Yeah, I mean, we've spent the time doing other things before. I don't see why we don't spend the time to do that. I mean, that's not like stupid. That strategy. We're just like, well, this is how we get rid.
Dragos, do you have Witch Bolt? Because we could each take a Witch Bolt on one of them and just keep
I
going
do.
with it. Okay, let's do that.
More power.
Oh shit. Uh damn it, Electo. You needed to roll a spellcaster check. We're just gonna say that you succeeded though, because I'm not gonna take away your spell from you. But when you cast your spell, you saw the red orb light up and a shield activated, but your spell got through. But you can tell that this room is shielded from casting magic into it.
Maybe that's why the guiding bolt didn't work as well.
Could be.
So.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Exactly.
And so I do have a spear, but I don't feel like using it. So yeah,
Hand it to me, man.
it's all you guys.
Okay, I take it. I can use it.
What? No, that's my spear.
Give me the spear and I take it out of his hands.
he just lets you have it. Then.
Yeah.
You can add a spear to your inventory.
Okie dokie. I'm probably gonna use it right now. I think so. Um, I mean, guys, if I step, just for example, this is not what I'm gonna do, but I step here and I can reach him with the spear, and then I can just back out, right? Like I can just do that.
We don't know that you're going to be able to back out. I don't think you should go into the room at all.
But what's behind that door?
Logan went into the room and out already.
That's true. He didn't die. So, are we gonna fight these things or are we not?
I think we should. Otherwise,
I'm gonna try to. Yeah.
we just have a mystery of why they're here and what they're supposed to be.
Arn charges in.
We're
And
here to scare the shit out of you.
Arn charges in and he slashes a troll on the legs. Okay, I got this ugly man targeted. Pull out my trusty longsword, gilded by my friend Logan.
Ooh,
And I
no,
hit
no,
with
no,
a
no,
27.
19. Yeah.
There we go.
And then I roll my damage.
Damage.
Oops, I rolled another hit.
It doesn't matter.
Oops.
You can just roll the damage. Yep. All right. Oh, the troll is moderately wounded as you hack away at its decaying body.
And then I turn around and do another slash because I have extra attack.
Yeah. You do another attack? Okay.
Yeah, I have extra attack. I can
Yeah,
swing
yeah.
twice. With a 19.
Oh wait, no. Hold on. Because you already rolled another attack and you missed.
Okay, we'll call that then.
That's fair.
And I'm trying to no, I never mind. And shouldn't have stood here. I chose probably the worst spot to stand. Actually,
You still have movement.
can I stand here instead?
Yes, but now you are leaving.
Yeah, that's why I said. Yeah, no. If he's gonna hit me, then I'm gonna stay here. I accidentally moved there instead of here in the beginning. That's poor judgment on my part. And that's my turn.
Come on, Gary.
What do you want me to do?
Throw your spear at least or something.
Throw my spear.
Dude, you saw Arn rush in there and you're not even gonna care?
I mean, I care,
Grab it.
but I mean, if I throw
To,
my spear, then like I might hit Arn.
to be fair, I was born from a family of savages, so this doesn't scare me.
I tell you what. I'll step in front of Electo. How's
That's a good
that?
happy medium. I'll take that.
I'm gonna eat your friend.
No, you're not. Wait, does he say that in giant?
No, no, no. The rot troll just hisses and steam rises off of it like it is
Ugh,
literally melting away. Well, you should call yourself Defume. And so anyway, it slashes at you, and even if it misses, like you can feel the softness of its nails and skin. It is literally just dissolving all around you, melting
gross.
like ice cream on a warm summer day.
Disgusting.
I claw,
Nice.
I claw,
Nice.
I bite,
Not nice.
I destroy,
Whoa. All right.
and then I end my turn, which triggers rancid degeneration.
Oof. Yeah, guys, not good. Can't be in here anymore. Learn my lesson.
Zima is outside like, you guys know I'm too big to be going in there, right?
Just cleaning its feathers.
Tusky's like, and I'm way too big.
All
Yeah,
right.
probably thinking
Here's
I
what
gotta
I
get
do.
out of here.
The opportunity attack is
I want-
less.
I'm gonna move. I guess that's 20 feet there, and I'm going to do something I've never done before because I do not have the ability here, but I do have it. Not on my character sheet. I'm going to say, Zion, Father of the Forge. I haven't prayed to you before, but I ask you now to turn these undead things away from us and try to turn undead. Channel divinity.
Oh, are they undead?
I'll find out if they are within 30 feet. They must make a wisdom saving throw or be turned for 1 minute.
They are not undead. They
Oh,
are
that was
they are literally halfway in between life and death.
all right. And then I'll try to I use my action for that, so I will stand here and hope.
Probably.
I
I
leave room
think.
for Arn to get by me so he can flee.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say just leave a little bit of room for me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what all I'm gonna do is step aside. So I'm like, quickly, let's go, and I'll just back onto the wall and again the wall. Yeah, there we go.
Oh wait, can't you disengage after you punch?
I cast a spell though, or use channel
Oh
divinity,
yeah, you
which
used your
changes
action.
that.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I really thought it would work, man. I mean, I thought they were running corp, but it would
Yeah,
even work.
I didn't think. I
The
didn't know
living
that they were. Well, now we know they're not undead. But if they were undead, I could have smited them for a lot of damage.
Well, we're not.
You can understand me.
They're even more disgusting. They're actually alive. Get out of there.
Well, they're kind of not either.
Yeah, we're like rotting living beings. This really sucks. You should probably put us out of our misery.
They're like demons or devils, whatever. Like the shitty ones are abyssal
I
things.
I would be happy to. So I am targeting the second one, and I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
Okay, so first roll a caster level check. That is
Is
your d20 plus your caster level um plus your proficiency bonus. All right. So what spell were you about to cast?
Witch Bolt.
As you cast the witch bolt, the shield lights up, but your spell manages to get through. Go ahead and cast the spell.
Dang it!
The lightning surrounds your hands and crashes around the troll, but fails to affect it.
I assume I'd have to make the same roll then.
Yes.
So mine will be a. How do I add the +6 then?
At the bottom where it says modifier, you just add 6.
Actually, I guess it would be 9 also, because I have 6 levels of caster.
Yeah, I added 9.
I will try Witch Bolt as well.
Oh, don't forget to declare what spell you're casting before you roll as well,
Witch Bolt.
because the spell slot is burnt.
Witch Bolt.
Yep.
So do I put the effect on it as well?
No, for now you just roll the regular damage.
A whopping 2.
That's 2 damage it didn't have before.
Yeah. And then I will step back out of the way.
I think I might kill Arn.
Don't say that.
I don't want to, but
You won't kill me.
ooh, wait. I can actually attack Logan. Yay.
Oh
Spread the
no.
poison. Spread it everywhere.
Spread the love. Oh, he crit.
I'm not gonna do the 3 standard critical hits.
No, 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 no. Don't do that.
I'm not going to. It's just
Oh.
I mean, come on. This no. No.
That would obliterate anyone.
There's
Holy
no
shit.
way. I mean,
Holy
don't get me
shit.
wrong. I am all for the randomness of shit happens.
But there's executive decisions that you
Yeah.
make.
Yeah, it's just it's too much. It's too much. All right. So, here we go.
Woo!
There you go.
He's down.
So,
A crit would have. Oh my god.
just one crit was more than enough.
Breathe.
So, the troll hits you with its rotting claws and you can feel your skin burning instantly. Like you just know you're gonna like get a disease from this. And then I end my turn and Arn takes more damage
Oof. Okay.
as the fumes like literally are suffocating you.
I can't breathe.
Greg's like, "Logan, here, I'll help you." And he comes over and he pulls you off away from the troll.
I'm so glad I gave those guys booze.
Yeah. Like you don't see us rushing in there to help fucking Arn.
I use my action to disengage. Take the disengage action. And I get out of there. That's 20 feet. 25. 30. I'm out of there. And that's my action.
I no longer feel safe like standing in front of you, Electo. Could we maybe like go away? For now though, I'm going to try to apply first aid to Logan cuz he looks to be in a bad way.
Yeah, spare the dying doesn't help when you're the dying one all the time.
I gotta get down sometime.
Hey, you're stable. No, you're not stable. Damn it. I missed by 2.
Oh, come on.
I just decide that if you guys aren't going to come in here, that I'm going to go walk back over here. And so I go and I stand right next to the orb.
Well, we've learned our lesson.
Picture Zima and Tusky out there just singing like the Friends theme.
Yeah. You've got a friend
Ta-da-ta-da.
in me.
Okay, so I can't do anything. I'm just unconscious right now.
Correctamundo.
I'll go to Gus. Hopefully he can pull me away.
At least you succeeded on your death save.
Ooh, spare the dying on myself.
I I'm like, hey, get out of my way so I can help Logan. And then I come over here and I try to help Logan. I do not help Logan.
The thought that count.
Hey, we're trying, man.
Electo?
Do you guys think it's worth it to hit them with another witch bolt, or do you? I don't know. I feel like whoever put this here is obviously trying to block us from something.
We're
Yeah,
done here.
No, I mean, why? We can just shoot them from the hallway. They can't get to us. I don't see what the risk is. We just can't go in there.
Okay, then we just take, I guess DM, we just take our time shooting them, the people who can shoot them.
When you shoot them, when they are standing next to the orb, they are completely immune to spells.
Well, that's not good.
Well, I'm gonna heal. Let me heal Logan here since.
Well, thank you for that.
So it would seem that we're pretty.
Is that literally your reaction? You're just like, well, thank you. You're saved from dying, and you're like, thanks.
can.
Well, here let's.
What the fuck? That thing was
Can't leave
terrible. I
that
don't even
room.
know what that
We
was.
can't go anywhere. I'm gonna check the steel coffin over here and see if I can figure out if can I understand any of the symbols on it, anything like that.
Roll a history check with advantage. Dude, I gave you advantage.
Yeah, that's sucks.
What the hell, man? I think you should cash in your point of inspiration to get to re-roll that with advantage.
I will do that.
See, what's bothering me is I don't know if they can go into the other chamber. We saw the door. We don't know what's down there. I don't know if they can go down there.
Wow, that was barely better, but at least you got over the 10 that you needed to get. Um, you recognize almost not at first. You have to like brush some of the dust and settled um like the metal just wears away slowly over time and all that, so it's hard to see. And you look at it, and then you recognize your family's crest. This is the tomb of your like great 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 grand uncle who was the ruler of these lands and ran this mine, and that's where your family made its fortune at first. And so this is where your great ancestor was laid to rest.
Dun dun dun.
Does that make me
Can
more?
we take a short rest in this room while he's looking around?
Yeah, I mean we can
Yeah, you can
fight
get a
those.
short rest.
What's that?
I said, yeah, you can get a short rest in.
I'm trying to decide if I should open the coffin or not.
So it's a coffin of one of your dead relatives.
Yeah, a long ancient relative. Yeah.
Maybe instead of doing that, can I wonder if these trolls were placed here at the same time that your relatives were buried? Is there anything that maybe are you like immune to this red orb thing? Like, do they know who you are, or is this like a family thing where like the orb senses you and like it turns green or something? Like it's like, oh, it's a uh Flavius Corcow. I'm sorry.
Is there any writing anywhere or any sort of anything I could pick out that might help me understand what is going on?
This is a weird tomb of like your family.
Um, you know that your ancestors had a tradition of being buried with all of their equipment and all of that, so you know that your grandfather might have had some swag. Um, you don't know nothing about no trolls. Uh,
I'm gonna open the casket.
So it is
Where my family
it is locked. It is locked. So if you want to try to open it, you have to uh pick a lock, which requires a dexterity check.
Logan, can you pick this lock here? Logan?
Oh, I pick locks. I don't do that. I can try.
I thought you had a lock set.
Might as well just have. Nope.
All right.
What if your special ability like you can put your hand up to like oh wait, well this isn't a keyhole. I was gonna say what if you can form metal into a key out of a keyhole? That'd be cool.
If we could um, stay here for another day or two, like a day's, we get another long rest. I could do it before we rested.
Let's not take a full rest in this place. This is a pretty shitty place.
But I could turn it into a set of armor for you or something too. If you wanted
It's my dead ancestor's coffin, dude. You're not turning it into armor.
That's
You're just
baller.
You could wear it, contribute to you.
you're not grave robbing.
No, you're grave recycling.
He's hereditary. He's inherited it. It's his.
Yeah.
Dexterity. You said to pick the lock.
Yeah, dexterity.
Oh shit. He doesn't. He just fucking touches it with his hand and it slips off.
So, as you pick the lock, you roll a reflex dexterity save.
He gets +3 to that at 3.
13.
You get shot with a bunch of little needles. Roll a constitution save. You are dazed, but do not fall asleep.
Whoa, are you alright?
I've been better.
What's in there? Did it open?
Yeah, it opened.
It hasn't opened. So I can open it now.
Yeah.
All right. Push it open and sort of shy away in case more darts come.
Yep. So you push it open, and there in the coffin is a body wearing a full set of plate mail with a large sword and a rod clutched in his other hand.
Logan, can you identify this stuff for us?
Sure, we can. Sorry, we can take a few minutes.
Yeah, we're not in a rush.
Yeah,
So
we're taking
I'll
a
cast
short rest.
ritual. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So I'll try to identify the sword, the scepter, and then after 30 minutes, I guess the armor.
All right, so the sword is indeed magical. It is a +1 sword, and it has another property that you need to be attuned to unlock.
Is it a
Well, it's
rapier? Can it
magic.
be a rapier?
No,
So that Dragos'
Car-
family line could use it? I don't know.
Carpathians don't use rapiers. They tend to favor bastard swords, long swords, and occasionally great swords.
Well, I don't think
Well, it
anybody
is
can use
magic.
it
I don't know.
besides me, but I don't want to take it from this place, right, Dragos? I mean, this is your family stuff. Like,
I mean, I've been using a rapier, but theoretically, I'd be trained with the sword.
can you use in your proficiencies? Are you proficient with martial weapons? Because if this is a longsword or maybe a scimitar, that way Dragos can use it. I'm not sure because Dragos doesn't really have any cool weapons.
Yeah,
So I wonder.
it can be a long sword.
Long swords, rapiers, and short swords.
Okay, you
Yeah,
can
it
use a
can.
longsword.
Yeah, it can be a longsword, and the magic associated with the longsword's attunement ability is some sort of oh, what would that be? I want to say transmutation.
So like it changes like the sword's magic, like it's
Yeah, something
tra- trans.
changes.
Yeah, transmutation allows things to like change. It like changes silver into gold, for instance.
And so this has some sort of transmutation power in it, but I don't know what until I'm attuned to it.
Correct.
Well, I'll take the sword up for now. What about the rod?
The rod appears to be an ordinary non-magical rod of like signifying rulership.
Maybe it's what we need for the trolls.
And anything about the armor?
The armor is an ancient suit of Carpathian plate mail. It is fearsome looking. It is bulky and gives you disadvantages on all of your dexterity skills and all of that. But this is also magical, and it actually comes with a damage reduction ability to where all damage received is reduced by 2.
But you can wear it. It's not your style, but
I can't wear heavy armor.
Are we taking the plate? Because I mean, I don't like getting a ton of things. I mean, I do, but I don't want to take your family stuff. But like, I can use plate mail. So
Well, and it also can. Yeah, I mean, we can also melt it down into something else.
yeah, we could do that. I want maybe it can keep its property. I don't know. I'm not sure if that works.
Fuck my family, anyways. They're dicks.
yeah, whatever you want to do with it, guys. I just tell you what it is. You decide what you want to do with it all.
Up to you,
Uh,
Dragos.
well, let's take the hour, get our shit back in one sock. I'll get attuned to the sword. And let me think about the armor.
Sword takes 24 hours to attune.
Or let's not do that.
I think it takes a long rest actually to attune to an item.
Um, I'll just hold it off then. Let's see.
I think you can still use it, but you won't know what it does. But you have
Yeah,
it. Like
I the thing is. I'm still not sure what to do with the corpse. And we're gonna leave the corpse where it is. We're gonna leave the armor there. I
Okay.
more out of fear that my family finds out about it. The sword they might forgive. The armor would be unforgivable.
Yeah, taking the clothes off their back.
Yeah, that would be a lot.
Okay, I lift the sarcophagus with my muscular body, and the sarcophagus, the lid, and I put it back on top of the sarcophagus.
I want the rod just for I'm going to see if I walk over to the door and hold it up to those two trolls if it has any effect on them. But if they move towards me, I'm going to run away.
Yeah, they just run at you again.
I will not do that.
Okay, the rod means nothing, I guess.
So this room is kind of, I don't know. So finish the short rest. Do we want to try downstairs at all, or do we want to?
I'm scared. There's there's trolls here that we don't know where they came from. There's a bunch of aberrant things hanging around. Excuse me. There's a mine that we can go deeper in. We can go even further down in this building, where we also don't know what the fuck the slot was doing. There's just a lot of questions that we need to answer.
Well, what about the ladder? Does the ladder go up or down?
True, the ladder. The ladder where's it at? Let me see. Yeah, in the big
Depends
room
on
with where
what
the
side of
taxes
it you're
were.
on.
What's that?
Depends on what side of it you're on.
So the bottom, since I assume at the bottom of it, it looks like it's going up, but I don't know.
Where is this?
Where the maps were, there's a round corner in the.
Oh yeah, there's a ladder. That ladder goes up.
Maybe it's to a tower that goes up above the mountain or something.
We're on the short rest. I'll resummon my imp, and I will use. I do have a Song of Rest. I'll use that while we're here.
See if your imp can check the southern room. That's
So everyone gets
Control.
3 heal for Song of Rest.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'll send the imp up the ladder to see if there's anything up there of interest, and then I'll send it down the stairwell near us to see if there's anything down there.
So up the ladder actually leads eventually to a lookout tower that can see across the mountains.
That could be a good place to chill, by the way, if we ever do need a place to chill.
Yeah. Well, we've got our animals outside still. I'm a little nervous to leave them unattended overnight.
Yeah, hopefully we don't stay in here for more than or like this day.
I'll send the imp downstairs now.
Um, it doesn't come back.
So it gets destroyed again.
Somewhere along the way.
Even like right at the base of the stairs, it's gone.
No. It was gone for a little while.
So I did see there's definitely more than like one room down there.
There's there's a whole nother level.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
Okay, it's either cave or go down one of the staircases. Well, there's actually another staircase on the right side. There's a lot of staircases. Okay.
also the room at the bottom of the map that we have no idea what's in there.
Yeah, we can't get to it.
That place is cursed. That room.
I don't know. I'm looking at it like I can make a run for it. I just don't know if they'll follow me into the room.
Yeah, let's assume 10.
I just don't want you to go down again, because then I don't know how we would save you.
Yeah, I know. I don't really want to either, but that door beckons. I don't know what's on the door.
I know it does. It does beckon. I guess we gotta leave it for now until we figure out
Like I don't know.
a way
Are
to
they
get there.
guarding? Like what are they guarding? or are they guarding that chamber?
Obviously something important, but I mean, it's just I don't know. I don't think it's worth our time to go in there and get slaughtered. I think we should just give it a second, maybe think about it overnight or something, and then decide what to do. Because that is a challenge room for certain.
What time
What-
is it? What time of day is it?
You guys would have gotten here like midday, so like afternoonish.
Let's poke down one level and just sort of see what we find, and then we can head back out.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go down this staircase.
First,
Okay, that works.
when I just look at that orb, so I've gotten a sense of how old the sarcophagus is just kind of from looking at it. Does the orb look like it's been here, since this was built, since all of this stuff has been in here, or does it look newer?
That orb looks like nothing you've ever seen before. It defies all magical logic.
Puzzling.
The aberrations put it here to lock those two things to guard something.
Maybe it probably wasn't your family then. In that case,
Well,
is
I
it
don't
not
like
an
that.
orb? That thing? What is that?
It's an orb.
Okay. Can we shoot the orb and break it? It'll probably allow them to run out the room.
Then they'll come running at us, probably.
Or
they'll
it could
let
be
off
the only
leash.
reason they're alive.
Oh, yeah.
Or it could be
might-
the only reason they're alive if they leave the area, they die. But
That's
we'll
one
never
hell of
know.
a shot. It's a hell of a shot.
We don't know. It's a 50-50, literally.
It's a bad idea.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm picturing them let loose and just running off, either over through us or across the countryside.
All right, let's go down because I'm tired of twiddling our thumbs.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
look
down
down
the stairs.
a little bit, and then we can come back up.
Okay. So you guys head down the stairs. Down the stairs is another level of the caverns and rooms and tunnels. As you're making your way through, roll for perception.
My eyes are closed.
Arn is falling asleep, you guys.
My perception was a 0.
Oh, jeez.
You guys are like trying to listen to stuff, and Arn's just like screaming Henry VIII as loud as he can. I'm Henry VIII,
Yeah.
over and over again.
I feel like I just suddenly became like mute, deaf, all of it, just for some reason, blind.
Yeah, and Dragos, you suddenly hear the clicking of hooves across the cobblestone.
Hoof?
Hooves.
What if it was just one hoof?
Then that would be hopping.
It would be hopping.
So, as you hear this, you can feel the heavy vibrations. Whatever this is huge.
Back out now.
Yeah, we get out, we get out, we get out. we run away.
No, come on. Don't run away.
No, what? We can't. It's kind of dark down here. There's just a long hallway.
The three Gregs didn't even want to go down. They were like, that's even spookier down there than up here.
We'll come
Yeah,
back.
dude, we run the other way because if we hear hoofs running at us, we're not just gonna like walk towards it. Come on.
It could be just one drunk centaur down there.
Yeah, it could be. And if it was, you could probably, communicate with him with your beer.
Well, let's go back then, check out the cavern with the flowers and the rocks. Anywhere else.
Yeah, maybe because I think this is, I don't know, it's kind of weird here. This long hallway.
Yeah,
Resummon my take the time to resummon my imp, and I'll send it down to the northwest corner down the tracks.
Yeah, so, it just goes on and on into the mine where, like, there's all kinds of, you know, different tunnels and tracks, and it just goes on and on and on. Like, the mountain is huge, and the mines were extensive.
But nothing of interest down there that we can tell.
I mean, nothing that furthers this current plot line. Tons of things of interest if you want to veer off of this plot line.
Now let's set up for the night.
It's barely like 2 o'clock.
It was
Well, we could
afternoon.
get the other chamber there.
Yeah, we never went down here. Yeah, we're looking.
Oh man, you see another coffin. This one is different from the other one.
Oh, I didn't. All right. Sorry, I didn't. I think I missed that completely.
There's also another stairway.
Yeah, that's why I was like, there's more things right here that we could look at.
Go ahead and someone want to investigate and see if there's a traps or anything.
We can try to investigate. Let's see.
I am the king of traps.
Sure.
Electo, you can see that the coffin is open.
Oh, so no
Okay.
traps then.
Let's go take a look and see what we can see.
There's a body of a woman.
Do I see any of my family stuff on this coffin?
No. In fact, the lid is some, like, twisted looking alien symbol that you've never seen. You're like, what is that?
And there's a woman's body in there.
Yeah, a woman's body.
Is it a human body?
It's a human body.
Does it look not decomposed?
It looks like it's fresh.
Oh no.
Like, not fresh, but like, pretty fresh.
It's your sister.
It's not his sister.
Don't say that.
Let's investigate.
She's naked.
Dead people don't need clothes.
She has a large wound in her stomach.
She was stabbed? Question mark.
It's some kind of gash yeah.
I'll try a medicine check, see if I can figure out exactly.
Didn't you take a claw from the dude?
So as you're performing your medical check, roll it. Yeah, so you
There we go.
can see that, like, something burrowed its way inside of this woman.
Dr. Logan will tell them what I saw. And step back.
Let's burn this body then.
Yeah, that's some freakish shit right there. I saw that in a movie once.
All right, so suddenly the woman's body begins to spasm and transform. The skin goes mottled gray. The skull elongates. The eyes turn beady red. The lips begin to split apart and extend into long tentacle-like appendages. And the hands form sharp claws. Before you is a mind flayer, but you guys have never seen it before, so you have no idea what you're looking at.
Yeah, we would have no clue what this thing is. It's an alien!
I assume roll for initiative.
You assume correctly.
Aren't mind flayers like not? Aren't they going to kill us at level 6?
I didn't tell you guys to go in this room. Blaming me for running into something too hard for you.
You're kind of God, and you place the challenges in front of us.
Go
so-
back down there and fight the Gorgon then if you're so scared.
The Gorgon, the troll.
No, not the trolls. The trolls are pretty tough too.
The Gorgon, is that what was down there?
Yeah.
Oops. Well, I know why we're not going down there, What is this place? We need to get the fuck out of here. We're done.
What is this place? I did warn you guys with the like foreshadowing of how like much this place sucked. I was like, you're in Carpathia, it sucks really bad. And you were all like, nah, it's cool. You had Dragos like selling you on Carpathian tourism.
Okay, so we start with Logan, right? He's first.
He's
Ooh, I'm
first.
first.
Yep.
Hey,
go for it,
run
Logan.
away.
Yeah. Do we run, guys? We just close this door.
Hey, I mean, she's still laying in there, all like fucking, transforming. Go like seal her in and sit on the lid.
Actually, that's
And
what I was thinking. If I could push the coffin lid closed over it.
That's a good idea because it's barely open. You can shut that bitch.
Well, how about? Oh, but it goes after me, so I have to make it. If I fail, then we're all dead.
Oh man, that's true.
oh shit, the
easier just
fate
to
of the
run.
world lies in Logan's hands. We're fucked.
Well, hopefully not dead. Hopefully we're just hurt a lot.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna push it down as if I'm knocking it prone, like using a shove to push it inside the coffin.
Okay.
If I do that, I can still move away from it
It's
without.
still inside
Because
the
it's
coffin.
technically an
It's
attack.
still laying in the coffin, right?
It's prone right now. Hold on, I'll even put prone on it.
Shit.
Yeah, I think you just need to shut the thing, dude. The top.
All right, I'll make the roll and then I'll run the rest of my movement, like 40. 45.
Yeah, that's a good
Okay,
idea.
let's roll. Should I roll dexterity? Try to,
Uh,
or just strength?
so you're pushing the mind flare down.
Well, no, I'm gonna close the lid. I'll just try
You
to set
just
the
want
lid.
you
so
just
it's
want to
already
close
prone.
the lid. Okay. So that is a dexterity check to try and close it before the mind flayer can catch it.
Standard dex, right? Just grab a dex base.
Yep, it's opposed.
Okay.
Thank you, baby Jesus.
Yeah.
So you slam the lid shut on the mind flayer. Chunk. You can hear
Okay, everybody.
the creature screaming inside. A horrible sound. It's nails on chalkboard, but like put through the most horrific sound tuner you've ever like heard.
I'm definitely gone. Let me end my turn.
The mind flayer attempts to burst out of the sarcophagus. Well,
Oh, come on.
that's a nat 20. So I'll have to show you this meme that I got. It's, well, I just rolled a natural 20, so you bitches can suck it. But yeah, I used my mind flayer strength to shatter the stone lid and rise from my coffin. I am now no longer prone.
Yikes! All right, guys, this is where we decide if we're men or boys.
Okay, it's my turn next.
Those
Are
are
we
the
ready?
only options? I mean, can't you be like women?
Well, I guess we're all men, but it'd be kind of hard for us to be women. Women are very unique.
It's true. Gary doesn't know what to do.
Gary pisses his pants.
Gary is very unaware of a battle strategy that doesn't involve him getting killed when facing mind flayers. So he just
Just run.
he's gonna roll and see if he panics. Fuck no. Gary's like, guys, it's been an honor, but somebody has to hold this fucking thing off while everybody runs. So I'm gonna
Holy
go.
shit.
I'm gonna go in there and fuck it up.
Gary, man, wow.
Do we let Gary die? It's up. I mean, it's Electo's turn, so let's see what Electo does. Maybe we can help Gary. I'm not sure.
I mean, do you guys think this is realistic to try to take it on?
Oh, it's Electo's turn? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Gary's turn. I got confused. The
Oh,
fucking thing tricked
no.
me.
Gary's like way further down. But
Never
this thing
mind.
has spells. These things are spellcasters, and they have crazy psionic powers. We don't know that in game, but just so we know, these things are they're spooky.
Okay.
They will fuck up our brains.
So the thing I'm weighing right now is that if we just turn and run away, it might just follow us.
Or we can lock the door. And I mean, it was able to break out of the freaking thing.
I was
I
gonna
don't
say,
know.
I don't know that that's gonna block it off.
Yeah, they're really weak though. They're like not strong at all. DM, I'm not
I think
sure.
No, yeah, I just rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, they just he did not give a fuck about that top.
Yeah. This is just like the Uma Thurman of mind flayers.
I would say we try and drop every bomb we have on it as fast. Like its movement, its turn was to get out of that coffin. So I think we have a chance to just try and drop any bomb on it we can.
Okay, we do this. We fucking kill this thing while it's still in its freaking death pen.
Okay, here we go.
Don't forget inspiration and other ways to not fucking to
Mess
hit.
this up. Nice one.
Oh man, as your shatter hits the mind flayer, it breaks the rest of the coffin open, and you can see all kinds of little mind flayer tadpoles that didn't make it just drop out. They're like just dead.
That's good.
Gross.
Oh,
So I do that, and I'm gonna back up.
Do you see the picture of this thing? How it's sucking that lady's face?
That's what I'm gonna do to you guys once it's my turn. All right,
Go, Gary.
now Gary is about that life.
You can
That
do
was
this.
really cool. You should just make that be Gary's turn.
Yeah, no, that's
he's
totally what.
going in.
Yeah, he's
Okay, cool.
he's about that life, you know. So he two hand, like I said, you know, and right in the knee, right in
He
the
crit
knee.
it.
So movement is reduced to quarter speed, and the target will have a permanent limp as an after effect. Oh no, I'm sorry. The knee is split. The target falls and movement reduced to half speed. Okay, so it's prone and half speed.
Okay, I see piercing weapon. Target falls and it's half speed. Okay.
Yep.
Gary gets a raise.
Uh, says who?
Fuck, Gary, you're
Says
amazing.
me.
Good job, Gary.
Gary gets a fucking promotion to leader of this fucking party.
Not true. I've done way more damage than him, 10,000 times
Hey.
more. Not true.
You think it's about the damage? The 5 damage I did doesn't mean dick. I just saved the motherfucking day. I'm a true hero.
All right, bro. You know what? For that, I let you
Just
down here.
start them with the spirit too, man.
So, I don't know if I can risk the attack, so I guess I just wait.
I don't think it could attack when it's prone. Attack of opportunity.
Of course it can. It would
Oh,
just
okay.
it would just be at
Have
disadvantage.
disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna move down, jump on top of the casket, flanking
Oh,
with
that's
Gary.
shattered. That's shattered to pieces. There's just like a bunch of
Dust.
mind flayer tadpoles.
Okay. And then I stand right here behind Gary. This thing's prone, right? So I get advantage? Or should it already be at advantage?
Well, it would be at advantage twice
At advantage twice. Holy shit.
because it's prone and flanking. But you
Okay.
don't get any further bonuses. But yeah,
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take it.
you get to roll 3d20s.
Wait, why did it take the 2 instead of the 14?
No, 2 should.
Oh, wait.
Because
Count-
it rolled 2 attacks, not at advantage. But that's okay because
Wait,
it
what?
still adds up to 1 hit.
Yeah, so he hit on the 14, so you roll damage.
Yeah.
And then you get to again.
And then you get to attack again at advantage. Exactly.
Okay.
You got it.
I'll hit.
Okay, now click on advantage and attack
Okay.
and attack again.
And real quick, I'm trying to decide whether I want to use. You know what? On that first attack, I'm gonna use a second level smite slot.
Oh. Your sword glows as you smite the creature, shouting some praise to your god.
As I slice down into it, its skin just sizzles and it cries out. And then I hit it again.
You do know this was a woman, right?
Well, I mean, it's an it now.
Yeah.
Second hit, gonna freaking burn this bitch again.
Oh man, ouch. And that wasn't even your damage yet. There you go. So, you have sliced this mind flayer up and it is barely clinging on to life.
They finish it off.
No, wait. Can it speak? No, never mind. Kill it.
You want to talk to it? We'll let you talk to it.
You want some time with the mind flayer?
Out of character? Okay, I shouldn't say anything until this thing's dead. But we need to kill this before it can attack us.
I'm gonna put a. I'm gonna use unsettling words on it.
It has a super high wisdom if it has to do a wisdom save. That's meta knowledge. I wouldn't know that. Dude, use your new longsword. Slash that guy.
I don't even have it put in yet.
Oh, here.
That's
I
true.
got you. No worries.
Yeah. I just know things about this thing, but Arn doesn't. This thing is terrifying to me.
I'll just use Eldritch Blast on it. That's
2 more seconds and you'll have your longsword.
yeah. But I'm probably gonna do more damage with Eldritch Blast if I hit it.
Go for it. Try to hit it.
Because I get 2 Eldritch Blast shots.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that is a very good point.
Oh yeah, you don't have extra attack. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
that's the story of his life.
Got it. He got it.
Nice, got it. Is your damage
So-
not 2d10 at this point, or is just 2 attacks? Huh? Yeah, never mind.
Attack.
So
Yeah.
as you summon Eldritch Power to zap the Mind Flayer, you can see its eyes start to diminish, and they no longer glow with the red intensity as it starts to die. You can hear it speaking in some dark language as it dies.
And it dies. It sounds like bubbles.
What the fuck just happened?
Hit it some more just in case.
Fuck you.
He says, I quit.
You get a demotion.
Come on now, Gus. Like, let's go at least protect him like he does pay us.
All right.
You,
So this
you
thing's
guys are
down, right?
hiding behind the door. You're ready to just shut them in
Is it
there.
dead?
It's dying, so get in here and
So it's
punch
down
it.
now, right?
I punch its face in.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run over and just give it a big elbow drop.
Oh, Logan
died.
comes in. He's gonna deliver the people's elbow.
Nice.
There we go.
When it was my turn first after it got up, I really thought about just casting Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Getting out of here.
Is it still conscious?
Going.
Because I can use your blows.
It is lapsing in and out of consciousness.
Keep going.
At least offhand hit it. I think we
Punching
should
it
try to
until
kill it.
until its head is exploded like a melon.
Yeah.
So unarmed strike. Yeah, they both. No, did they hit?
That was with advantage. So yeah, it hits.
Okay, it was 2 attacks. Yeah. Let me do the first one here. There we go.
And you get another one.
Ah,
How
I'm
did
just
you
going to town.
miss?
Yeah, I got a 6.
That's unbelievable.
Move back the rest of my movement. So I'm gonna be like, yeah, I think it's dead. I punched its face in. I don't know.
Hey, it looks like you missed on that last punch there.
Yeah, I probably hit the ground, but I don't want them to know that.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. And it's dead.
See, I told you. Got it. It just
It died. It died
up.
like after you punched it twice. Yeah.
He had to fist of the North Star it. You're already
Yeah,
dead.
it burst that octopus. Whoa, these things are terrible.
What are these octopus creatures?
All right, so I'm of the opinion that we get out of here. We retreat a little bit away from the tower, try and find some cover, set up camp, and lay low for the night, and then get out of here. And we can report back to the dude that we interceded. We found out that his people have probably turned into some sort of aberration, and this place is horrifying.
I think this is a leak.
Are all the
What I'm noticing is all of these things can come from the Underdark. I don't know if we know that about. Is there an Underdark to this place, to Tanganarth?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so all of these things are. I mean, I bet you even the slot came from the Underdark somewhere. It's probably been leading people here and then just freaking eating them, or turning them into mind flayers and turning them into slots. Like, this thing is crazy. This place is crazy.
Dropping the little snot bubble things into their brains and turning them into mind flare. Intellect
Yeah.
devour. But this is not, I think, where we want to. I still don't have. Let's take the night. We'll see what the sword if it's any help against the trolls, and we can try and clear that last room again tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I want to
Otherwise,
get in that room.
I would like to get in there too. But let's recover and sort of again find a point of low cut for some protection. We'll keep a watch with people as well as the imp tonight.
We'll go back with the animals and make sure they're okay.
Yeah, cover the animals, have a person watching from inside the tent and the imp, and keep an eye out on everything.
Can I try to like maybe take this creature's brain, like using a medicine check? Maybe try to remove.
You want to take the brain out?
You kind of the brain that you
Yeah.
turn into pudding.
Smash the shit out of it.
I'll smash his face. I want to see if I can remove the brain. I'm curious. I've never seen anything like this thing.
Well, you can
That's kind of
perform a
gross.
medicine check.
Logan wants to dissect everything.
So
Oh shit!
as you're
Oh,
removing the skull and splitting the cranium open, you see that the brain has actually been consumed and replaced uh, with some sort of fluid. Um, Whatever crawled inside it ate the brain and grew from inside the brain and like formed the face and all of that and took over the body like a parasite.
Well,
okay. Don't
cool
touch
discovery, man.
those apples. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's set up camp. Let's get a mile or so away from this place. We'll keep an eye on it all night, but try and get some cover from it so we're not exposed.
We got to do a full cleansing when we get out of here. Just we got to make sure we're contaminated.
I want to know what the sword does if it's any help in dealing with the troll.
Okay, maybe we can long rest and then figure out what the sword does, or
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
okay. We're gonna do the same thing we did last night. We're gonna Lehman's tiny hut. We're all gonna huddle up, and then he's gonna figure out how the sword works.
Yeah. All right. So
And by the way,
what? Go ahead.
Gary. Oh, nice job there, Gary. By the way, yeah, that was a hell of a move.
Oh yeah, I learned that one watching Game of Thrones. Anyway, as you guys rest and recover, here let me apply that to you guys real quick. But you wake up the next morning and Dragos, you are attuned to your ancestor's sword. You can now unlock its secondary ability. Not only is it a +1 sword, it's a +1 flaming sword. It transmutes into fire. The blade itself is fire. And so instead of just dealing fire damage or something like that, you are actually attacking with real fire and can set things on fire with it. All of that.
Does it have to be within 5 feet to use it, or can it go at a range?
No, it has to be within 5 feet, but it does function like a torch.
Is it for stat wise? Is it a flame tongue sword?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, flame tongue.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, they added a D6. I think it's a D6.
Yeah, probably.
Go man, that's
They're
cool.
good swords. They're reliable. It's one of my.
Yeah, it sounds just like a flame tongue. So if you want to do it like give him stats for it, you could just look at that.
Yeah,
thing.
I'm grabbing it right now to see.
How did you guys do that long rest thing?
I did it.
Yeah, he gave it to
Oh,
us.
okay. Okay, you weren't doing it. Okay.
So yeah, now you have a flaming longsword that you think will work uh, pretty damn well against the trolls, considering that fire is their one weakness.
Electo, you should prepare a chromatic orb spell. I know you have that probably.
I do have that.
Oh yeah, because you can pick fire.
Yeah, now that we have a long rest, you can prepare a spell. Prepare your chromatic orb.
I can't change shit.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, actually, I can. I do have preparation. In that case, I should probably prepare something too. I have a fire sword spell.
All right, there you go. Now you have your flame tongue ready to go.
Go back in there and try it again this morning? Or are we out of time out tonight?
Oh, here-
I think we might be out of time.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, for finishing the fight this session, there's no way. But if you guys do intend to go back in there, then yeah, you take the time to prep and you march back towards the room. Will our heroes manage to defeat the trolls, or will they end up succumbing to the rot trolls' foul necrotic attacks? Find out next week on Dragons of Starfall. I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank anyone who's watching. And as always, everyone, good gaming.